Hey everyone, I hope that you're enjoying a wonderful day. And I'm a bit scheel. I've been looking at a screen the whole day because I started with a yoga therapy course, and this weekend, last weekend, I started with a yoga teacher training, and this time an Ashtanga yoga teacher training. And it's very interesting how this came about. Since we're talking in here about conscious creation, well, I'm talking, you're listening. Since I'm talking in here about conscious creation, it was very interesting that I'm now doing both of these things. And the Ashtanga teacher training I had been interested in, but when I saw the price, I thought, yeah, no way, sorry, I'm not going to do that. And then a couple of months later, what happened is that the owner of the studio where I train and where I also saw that they are doing this yoga teacher training, he wants me to teach there. But in order for me to be able to teach there, I need the right credentials and the right background. And I have a Hatha. I want to say Ausbildung the whole time. It's German for education. I was trained in Hatha in India, and I know some of Ashtanga because I've been training Ashtanga for a while, but not like, not the full background and not the full primary series and everything that's related to the Ashtanga way of doing things. So he offered me a scholarship. And he said, I would really love for you to take part in this program, 300 hours. And that is also what I've been talking about more often, what I also talk about in my book, and which is based, of course, on what Seth says. And I'm paraphrasing here, is that those things that suit you, that suit your purpose, that what you came here to do, that they naturally find their way into your life. So like I wasn't putting any effort into doing this teacher training. I just let it go. I thought, okay, no, I don't want to gift this amount of money to this teacher training because I just didn't see, no. And then a couple of months later, I'm asked to join. I want to read to you, and I'm going to read to you a part of Linda Maddendaal's book, Living a Safe Universe, the first volume. And it's about the moment point, the window of the present, because you know that everything is created in the now, and your next now is based on your now. So let's go. The window of the present. First, let's take a look at how Seth defines the moment point for himself and his colleagues. He says, our work, development, and experience all take place within what I term the moment point. Here, within the moment point, the smallest thought is brought to fruition, the slightest possibility explored, the probabilities thoroughly examined, the least or the most forceful feeling entertained. The moment point is the framework within which we have our psychological experience. And Seth explains our moment point in this way. The moment as you think of it is the creative framework through which you, the non-physical self, constantly form corporeal reality. And through that window into earthly existence, you form both its future and its past. And, in your terms, the phrase is necessary. The moment point, the present, is the point of interaction between all existences and reality. All probabilities flow through it. What we're principally dealing with here is the essence of action and its constant thrust forward. The moment point is composed of the amount of action a consciousness is capable of assimilating within its present framework. So our range of action differs from, say, Seth's. Therefore, what we physically see and experience as we stand at the apex of our moment point is an ever-changing range of action which fits within a linear time's constraints of the moment. What we experience in the moment point is a byproduct of previous mental acts. That experience, that action, is translated by our outer senses into our present moment of camouflage reality. So a side note here, Seth talks about camouflage reality, and camouflage reality is what we see because we are spirits living, we are souls, we are non-tangible first, living in framework 2, where everything exists. Everything, all is now. And camouflage reality is what we experience in physical reality. So let's go on. At the same time, we will also direct our next action, one that matches our mental acts of the moment. To winnow this down to its importance, think of it this way. The moment point, or present, is the window in which we both A. frame our current mental acts or suggestions, which will direct future action, and B. experience the physical materializations of past action. The materializations being our environments, events, and bodies. Did you get that? So our environments, so everything that we see up until the tree, our bed, our cats, our house plants, our pots and pans, clothing, events, and bodies. Like your body is nothing more than what you think it is. So if you feel that your body is not looking how you want it to look, it came from you in the first place. Everything is rooted in you, and you can change your next experience of your body. Bikini doen. That was the cat sniffing the microphone. Everything that you experience now, so also your physical body, is based on what your previous moment point, how you were thinking and feeling in your previous moment point about your body. And obviously it's a bit weird to use these terms, right? Because we know that everything is now, and then, yeah, but previous, how can there be a previous if everything is now? Yeah, we need some language to explain. If I want to share anything with you in this audio is the point of power is now. And that's a Seth quote, which means now, this moment, and then this, and this, and this, and this. Here's where you determine what your next experience will be. So therefore, ignore your senses if you don't like anything, because reacting to it just perpetuates it. Take your emotion out of things that you don't want to see. Really pretend that they're not there. And who cares what anyone else thinks, because they're also your creation. You can do with your reality what you want. Of course, be it that it's good for everyone involved. No killing and no stealing. And I'm sure that everyone that is listening here is not up to none of those things. Yeah, but so always be clear in your now. That's it. That is the whole game of life. That is the whole game of life. Yeah, more information in the description. Thank you so much for the ones who are already buying and reading my book. I think it's something really exciting that it's out into the world. And I see you in the next audio. Oh yeah, and of course, if you have any questions about whatever, then I'm here for you to answer them. So just put them in the description, or if you feel a bit shy, then write me an email. Okay, I'm gonna go. Binky's getting a bit annoying. Ciao.